Right, I did get a question on one of the previous videos about whether I was able to read CVs with the RailMaster software through the eLink. There's the eLink, there's a locomotive on the programming track. Well, I'm going to try now and see if I can read the CVs. But as you saw on that previous screen, it takes about an hour to read 255 CVs. So I'm not going to let you wait while that happens. In the meantime, just a couple of comments. First of all, thanks for all those who have made comments, and particularly I Love Model Railways, who is making comments which I think we'll all find very helpful. I have today tried to control RailMaster with a handheld device. I've not brought my phone up with me. It didn't connect. We have controlled via the Elite using a handheld device. Possibly what happens with the software in the handheld device is I think it's authenticated using an authentication that's in the paid for RailMaster software, and because the software I'm using at the moment is not the new software that I got with the eLink, but it's the original software that I bought some time ago, I'm not quite sure, because it doesn't tell you what's actually going on when you're trying to do anything. There is one little thing with this. As you know, there's no screen, so that if I short out the tracks, then normally if you have the Elite in place, you can see an error. You get an error message. With the eLink, as far as I can tell, things stop, and I've not seen an indication on the screen. I'm going to check this more. I've been advised to read the manual by I Love Model Railways. I'm sure he's quite right, and somewhere in there it will tell you where on the screen you find an indication of errors on the track, which are not displayed on that. Thinking about errors, well, of course, with the eLink you don't have any backup means of controlling your trains should you have a problem with the computer. At least with the Elite you can still run the trains if the computer doesn't work, collapses, the software crashes, you just unplug it and the Elite just is used to do it. The other thing, a minor thing, you only get a 1 amp power supply with it. I don't think that's a major thing. I have the 4 amp supply. It suggests that using the 4 amp supply with this is perfectly okay. So apart from those, the main one, unless I find out to the contrary, main problem I've got is not having error messages on the screen when something shorts the track or something goes wrong on the layout. Anyway, what we are getting on here is so far unobtainable, 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 unobtainable reading. The chip in here is a Hornby chip. I will just double check that. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's the one I used. So it is the Hornby 4-function locomotive decoder. I'm going to check now and see if Hornby make a locomotive decoder which can't be read by their system. It could well be that they do, and that would be the reason. Somebody's tried 3 or 4 locos. They weren't able to read in the settings on any of those locos, but this isn't reading them. No point waiting. 57 minutes 54 seconds remaining to not read the CVs on a Hornby chip using Hornby software.